Welcome into our first spring football report. I'm Steve Baker, head coach Chuck Martin, and coach felt pretty good to get
still
out
got
there
basketball
today.
in your brain,
Yeah,
right?
I do.
So
We're still
you've been
playing.
busy. Yes, you've been busy, and you'll continue to be busy.
Yeah, felt like football though out here today.
Yeah, no, it was good. We love it. So we players coach has been looking for this, and off season's been good, and they get in this indoor often and throw it around, which is cool. But it's not like practicing. So we've been itching to get back out here. So we had a blast today. It was a very good first day, but the best thing was just we were out here playing football, and we were getting better at football today.
Yeah, we say it every year, but obviously each year spring football gets a little better because the guys know what's going on, and you can see that out here today. You talked to them after the practice about pace of play. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, no, we did a lot of things. Like offense ran a lot of plays, like for spring one. But when you have as many guys that have played as many, we put our starters out there. A lot of those guys have played thousands of snaps at Miami within our offense, and we got a lot of guys back on defense too. So just every year, and you get the experiences. First time that the Gus Ragland class has been here forever, so they've had 5 years here, and they can handle more spring one, and we did way more spring one than we have in previous years. So that was a huge process. This is how quickly we got from point A to point B. With most of our older guys, some of our young guys are still hunting and pecking a little bit and feeling their way through things, which will get them. They realize today that doesn't work very good. You got to go. Well, good, better, and different. You got to go, and you got to make decisions quickly. But really, really fast pace of play, which was exciting.
Now, a little over a month from now is the spring showcase. You go through spring ball. At the end of this thing, what are you looking for from your team? What are the things that you're looking to really improve on over spring ball?
Well, number one, the consistency. We've played some really good football, particularly over the last year and a half, but we aren't consistent enough to play really good football every week for 4 quarters. We play good football during the game, and sometimes we play for 4 quarters. We've had some really good football games, but number one is consistency. Two is just trying to continue to put our team in adverse situations. We like all teams, will make or break season. Next year will be the hard times, not the easy time. When things are going good, usually you can keep them going good and keep your foot on the gas. How you react to tough situations. So as much with an experienced team, we can do more competitive stuff. We don't have to do so much where we just run plays and put the ball back in the 20. We're going to do, once we get pads on, we're going to move the ball, and there's going to be more result-oriented than we've ever been in spring. Just so, at the end of a drive, somebody's not happy. They either scored and offense is happy and defense isn't happy, or the defense stopped them and the offense. So continue to put our kids in those situations where somebody's not feeling very good, and then what comes to the next drill, what comes to the next team period. So improving how we flow through a tough MAC game or even a tough non-conference game and react to the bad moments, which there's going to be tons of bad moments, and the great teams react well, and the bad teams sometimes fold up their tent at times.
Let's talk battles won, lost individually. Obviously, people playing for positions, that sort of thing. What are the biggest battles that fans would witness as they come out to practice?
Really, the whole D line's up for grabs.
Really?
I mean, I think we have enough good players up there, but we haven't, we weren't productive enough last year in the D-line. So I think we had, again, inconsistent good play. We had good play and we had average play. So I think, and we're going to play 8 D linemen anyway. So there's always battles for, it's not just for who's starting, but how much of the piece of pie do you get? Is it going to be a 50-50 rotation, or is it going to be 80-20? And then the secondary, I think, there's a lot of spots back there, that can be won, and there's going to be very competitive. I think the only place on defense, we need Junior and Koenig to play at a high level. And if they do, there's inexperienced guys behind them. So with losing Sam Conley, who's kind of our backup at both, so they're the only spot on defense. Offensively, we got tons of good old linemen. There's going to be great battles up there. We got tons of good running backs and tight ends and receivers. So we have really good battles on that side of the ball, not because we don't have depth, because we have great depth. So, and then obviously bringing the other quarterbacks along to challenge Gus, with Billy leaving to go to Ashland after he graduates. So I think a really good situation. Probably the backers, the ones we got to rely on Koenig and Junior to be experienced guys and show up to work every day, because they're not getting pushed like some of the other guys.
Okay, so we'll look forward to talking with you throughout spring ball, and wish you the best of luck over the next 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
Appreciate it. Sounds good. We're looking forward to it, Bake.
Head coach Chuck Martin joining us again. Mark your calendar. April 21st here in the Dauch Indoor Sports Center is the Spring Showcase. Your chance to come out and see the Red Hawks work out, and lots of other things will be going on that day as well. Again, mark it down. April 21st, the Spring Showcase right here at the Dauch Indoor Sports Center.